Hello again, dear students. Welcome back to EasEnglish, your English learning program. This is Rodrigo Lasso Campo again, your English teacher, with lesson 114. Lesson 114 in level 2 of Curso Debutante. And the title of this lesson is To the Store. To the Store. In the lesson, we are going to see Katie, this is Katie, going to the store, going shopping in the store with some people in her family. So Katie, and here is Katie again, shopping for some shoes. And here in this picture, we have Katie shopping. So this is what this lesson is going to be about. Katie shopping in the store with someone in her family. Let's get ahead. Empecemos leyendo juntos esta historia en voz alta. Katie likes to go to the store. She likes to shop. She goes to the bookstore with her mom. She shops for a book. She likes going to the food store with her dad. She likes shopping for food. She goes to the toy store with her grandfather. She buys a toy. She goes to the clothing store with her mom. She looks for a coat. She likes going to the shoe store with her grandmother. She buys new shoes. She goes to the pet store. She looks for a pet. Katie likes the pet store best. She buys a puppy. A continuación vamos a hacer algunas consideraciones de tal modo que usted comprenda esta lección más fácilmente. First, let's talk about what Katie likes. What Katie likes. Here on page 3, we see that Kate likes to go to the store and she likes to shop. On page 5, we see that she likes going to the food store and shopping for food. Then on page 8, we see Katie likes going to the shoe store. And here on page 10, we see she likes the pet store. So this is what Katie likes: to go to the store, to shop, going to the food store, shopping for food, going to the shoe store, and the pet store. Ahora vamos a expresar todo esto en un solo enunciado. Katie likes to go to the store and shop, going to the food store, shopping for food, and going to the shoe store, and she likes the pet store. Second, we can talk about where Katie goes. Where Katie goes, we see that she goes in general to the store in general, but in particular to the bookstore. She goes to the bookstore. Here we see Katie is at the bookstore. She goes to the bookstore. To the food store. Here is Katie at the food store. she goes to the food store, to the toy store. Here Katie is at the toy store. She goes to the toy store. To the clothing store. Here is Katie at the clothing store. She goes to the clothing store. To the shoe store. Katie is at the shoe store. She goes to the shoe store. And to the pet store. Here Katie is at the pet store. She goes to the pet store. Then we may say that Katie likes to go to the store, the bookstore, the food store, the toy store, the clothing store, the shoe store, and the pet store. This is where Katie likes to go. Digámoslo una vez más. Katie likes to go to the bookstore, the food store, the toy store, the clothing store, the shoe store, and the pet store. These are the kinds of stores where Katie likes to go. You and I know where Katie likes to go and what she likes. Next, we are going to talk about with whom she likes to go to the store. With whom she likes to go to the store. Here we can see that Katie likes to go to the stores with her mom, with her dad, with her grandfather, with her mom again, and with her grandmother. In short, we can say that Katie likes to go to the store with her mom, dad, grandfather, and grandmother. Bueno, ya sabemos where Katie goes, what she likes, and with whom she goes to the stores. Now we are going to talk about what she shops for or what she buys in the stores. What she shops for or what she buys at the store. Antes de describir what Katie shops at the stores, déjeme presentarle 3 palabras de acción que se usan para expresar las principales acciones que se desarrollan en una store. Las personas como Katie y cada uno de sus familiares son clientes. El cliente shops. Y esta palabra, esta acción shop, normalmente va seguida de la preposición for. Katie shops for shoes, toys, books, etc. También se puede decir Katie buys. Katie buys a book, a pet, shoes, etc. Y la acción de la otra persona, la que atiende, se denota con la palabra sell. Sell. That person sells books, shoes, toys, pets, etc. Then we can say that Katie shops for a book at the bookstore. She shops for food at the food store. She shops for a toy, here is the toy, at the toy store. She shops for a coat, here, one of these, at the clothing store. She buys new shoes at the shoe store. And she shops for a pet at the pet store. Is it a turtle? Is it a kitten? Is it a puppy? Is it a fish? Is it a bird? It's a puppy. Here is the puppy, a baby dog. She buys or she shops for a puppy at the toy store. In short, we can say that Katie shops for a book, food, a toy, a coat, new shoes, and a puppy. Or we can say that Katie buys a book, food, a toy, a coat, new shoes, and a puppy. Well, dear students, this is all about this part of the lesson. And now we are turning to the activities. See you then.